Thanks, John. Hello and welcome to our Pharma webinar, 6 Steps of Quality Assurance for Liquid Medication. My name is Robert Conrad, and I am the Pharmaceutical Sales Director for Mettler Toledo Product Inspection here in the United States. During the presentation today, as Jan mentioned, we're going to be posting some poll questions and want to make this interactive. We're hoping to potentially uncover some challenges you may be currently experiencing and maybe understand your applications a little bit more. If you have questions, please enter them now, and we will try to answer them along the way if we can. If not, we'll do it at the end, as Jan mentioned. For today's agenda, we will start with a brief introduction about the current state of the pharma market. We will then discuss 6 potential areas for product inspection along the production line that could help you enhance your quality assurance. These potential areas are fill level control, marking and verifying of single items like vials, ampules, bottles, label checks, completeness check of every carton. We will touch on serialization as well as aggregation. And in conclusion, we will show you a short video of what we learned. We'll discuss equipment qualification and provide some further supporting materials, as Jan suggested. Finally, we will spend a few minutes for questions and answers. Liquid pharmaceuticals are currently enjoying the strongest growth in the pharmaceutical market today. Let's take a look at some key statistics from the market. The vials and ampules market is expected to expand at a CAGR, or compound annual growth rate, of 10.5% through 2028. Among the different injectable drug delivery types, the formulation segment grew by 11.5% from 2016 through 2021. The oral liquid drugs have had an annual growth rate of 10% from 2015 through 2019. And the glass material market for pharmaceutical liquid applications contributed to a revenue share of 77.5% in 2021. Obviously, COVID has had an impact on some of these numbers and has really helped fuel the growth in over the past couple of years. But even beyond COVID, we expect this market to continue to grow for the foreseeable future. Before we get to the core topics of today, quality assurance for liquid medication along the pharma production line, I would like you to ask yourself, are you faced with these types of challenges? Are you having problems with difficult and safe handling of fragile and small containers? Providing high accuracy and speeding up your automated filling processes, ensuring the precise amount of liquid is in every container, providing effective serialization of a single small vial or ampule, and delivering effective product aggregation in markets where it is required. This is something that's big in the United States and is due in 2023. And then finding missing inserts or items like vials or ampules and things like that inside of the carton. My colleagues will now explain to you the 6 steps of quality assurance along a typical virtual pharma production line via pre-recorded video. I will now hand it over to Frank, who will speak about fill level control. Jan, if you could run the video, that would be great.
Yes, sure. And please expect there will be also questions and interactions during the video, so feel free to answer the polls and comment as well. So let's get to it. And Conrad, then you can also turn off your
I'm now going to explain the first steps of quality assurance in the liquid filling and packing process. Filling of bottles, small vials or ampoules can often be a challenge in the filling and packaging process. Looking on the material, we often find glass. Due to the production process of glass, bottles, vials or ampoules, it can be that we have a high variance in the tare weight of the empty bottles. This can cause a little bit of difficulties in the gross weight after the filling. You can work with volume flow controls inside the filling machine. However, wouldn't it be good to have the tare weight of each individual vial before the filling process? If you then check the gross weight after the filling, you can use the results to adjust the fill level via the volume flow controller. Every drop counts, and not only to avoid overfilling to save money. With the correction to the correct fill levels, you can get more eye drops onto the market, for example. What about having the correct amount of medication for chemotherapies or very expensive injections at a cancer medication? Normally, the filling machines are adjusted to have a correct fill level or at least a bit above. What would happen if you have underfilled products in the market? Maybe with eye drops, nose spray or inhalers, it is not that critical. But what if a hospital, for instance, is getting less doses of injections out of the portion? Would they claim? Is it a recall? Will your reputation be damaged? Think about that. Production lines are living and changing from time to time. Even validated lines will change or rebuild. Do you have enough line space available to add newest or additional technologies to your filling and packing line? When I look on some products and packing lines, I often recognize that a good product handling is the major key for productivity and uptime. Not only to avoid breaking glass, it is also the transfer during the whole filling and packing process, especially from one machine to the next. Looking now on some details which you shall consider. Have a look on these questions, and if you can say yes to only one question, we shall talk. What product inspection solutions do you currently have installed on your production line to support fill level control? How significant would a product recall be due to incorrect fill levels? Have you experienced problems with the transfer of difficult to handle products? Mettler Toledo have a lot of experience in the pharmaceutical industry, not only at the laboratories and processing areas, as well at the filling and packing areas. With the product inspection checkweighing portfolio, you can get high quality measuring instruments for an absolute correct fill level control. Especially the Starway, which you see here in that virtual factory tour, is designed for weighing round products, small vials, bottles, ampoules, inhaler cans, and the Starway is equipped with the newest EMFR flash cell technology. An absolute stable and reliable product handling and static weight without correction factor can give you now an accuracy of 5 milliliters at a throughput of up to 400 pieces per minute.
These products are fill level controlled and weight checked. Now we need to check if the product content of the label is correct, and for this we check it with a market verify system. The content of the label means could be the dates which are on, could be the characters which are on, and these informations are always important for the rest of the supply chain. Before the product as a vial goes into the next upper package to pack in the next production line. You might be concerned about mislabeled products entering the market. This could mean either wrong labels, wrong positions, or labels even are with the wrong content. Global traceability or even single item